All right, Rose, it's really great to meet up again. Thank you very much, for the collaboration and also the support from UK-ABC to help to organize today's event. We have a great visit this morning to HSBC and with the London Stock Exchange. Because we just have a tour of the House of Commons, and here we are. We're going to have a good dinner hopefully tonight. So maybe it would be good just to share a little bit about what is your role in the UK-ABC, and maybe a little bit about what is the mission and vision of UK-ABC in respect to the ASEAN region, and I think probably that would be a good way to introduce UK-ABC.
Absolutely. Well, again, it's great working with you again, and it's perfect for the UK-ASEAN Business Council because this is what we were set up to do. We were set up probably about 6 years ago now, and it was really to raise the profile of ASEAN amongst British companies. There was lots of information about China and India. What was ASEAN about? What did ASEAN stand for? So we've had to demystify ASEAN to British companies, predominantly to the SMEs who knew of parts of ASEAN. They knew about Singapore, Malaysia. They didn't know about some of the frontier markets. They didn't know about the Philippines. So our role is to really amplify the message of ASEAN to British companies, talk about the opportunities over there for them, because it is a diverse grouping of countries, ASEAN, and then try and match up those opportunities with what the British companies are trying to export and invest in the region as well. So, our role is educational, it's amplificational as well, but it really is trying to link up British expertise with opportunities across in ASEAN.
Right. And obviously, I think the ASEAN region, of course, they are now looking at the AEC. And so the milestone is set because there are equal number of skeptics and optimism, about how ASEAN is going to move forward as a regional bloc. And obviously, I believe your UK-ABC is very optimistic about the tremendous opportunities offered by the ASEAN market. So maybe you want to talk a little bit about what sort of in any particular aspect in terms of the opportunities and challenges in the ASEAN region for the UK business.
Absolutely, but in ASEAN you can look at it as a block and then break it down. As a block, as we talk to British companies about, it's the sixth largest economy in the world now, moving to be the fourth largest economy. But even within ASEAN as well, you've got tremendous opportunities ranging from the really digital, advanced economies of Singapore and Malaysia, right down to the fast-moving economies. I mean, the growth rates in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Thailand are phenomenal. It's 6-7% here in Europe, and I'll say Europe for now because we're still in Europe. We would wish we would dream of those kind of growth statistics as well. So again, that is where the growth is, and that's what we're trying to do to British companies and get them to understand how huge the opportunity is in ASEAN. 600 million people, tremendously young population over there as well. Opportunities in every sector, and I often get asked, well, where are the opportunities? And I say that for any British company, I could find a market, a country within ASEAN, there's an opportunity for your product or service within ASEAN as well. So there's something for everyone, I think.
Right. And again, I know it's obviously the different stages of development, within the ASEAN region. Like Singapore being the leader of the pack in terms of the technology, in terms of the knowledge economy, and then you've got the Laos and Cambodia at the other at the other end of the development. So where do you see the kind of opportunities and challenges for the UK companies? And are they going for the more mature market or going for the so-called up and coming kind of developing kind of a market? So is there any particular focus, or you're just looking at the entire region in total?
It's like having children. You have to love all your children equally, don't you? But again, they are the big six economies of ASEAN, and there's no denying they are the ones that we really want to push the British companies get involved with as well. But there are those frontier markets you mentioned, Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos. I mean, they are again tremendously exciting, but it's a longer term play. If you want to get into those markets, you can't just go there and win business overnight. It's a much slower process. A market like Singapore is very similar to London or the UK. You could turn up tomorrow tomorrow, set up business 6 hours and do business straight away as well. And there's everything in between. Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, there's tremendous opportunities there, but they're all very different in how you approach them. And that's where we can certainly help the British companies there, because don't do it by yourself. Speak to us and we can signpost you to companies like yourselves, to the embassies and high commissions we have out there, to the investment promotion agencies that exist in those markets as well. So there's so much help available out there, and part of our role is to be that signpost to the British companies to help them get over to the region as well.
Obviously, our company has been organizing this ASEAN Global Leaders program, and one of the objectives is really to bring the bunch of very senior executives, businessmen and corporate executives from both the private and public sector to come to the UK, Europe, and of course we've been collaborating with Cambridge and London Business School, and in fact next year we'll be collaborating with London School of Economics. But I think it's just a short 1 week kind of window for them to come here to not just for that intellectual battery recharging, but also through events like this, that you could actually network with the local business community. So we have been obviously very much interested to see how we could probably have a more structured kind of business networking kind of event, where we can do a bit more kind of business matching kind of thing that you're talking about. So I know that in UKABC you've been doing a lot of that on your own, and you also go out to the region as well, not just here. So maybe looking forward, you think there is anything else that perhaps we could, in the context of this program that we're doing, is there anything beyond just a 5-day program, any follow-up and follow-through that perhaps we could consider collaborating in a much more kind of structured kind of way?
Absolutely. We heard this morning our trade minister, and she says it often as well, that business doesn't do business with government, business does business with business, which kind of makes sense. And what we would like to do is really we could have just a business focused program, maybe a day or 2 days after the academia side of the program as well, because we're not arrogant in the UK to suggest that we have all the answers, and so we want to learn from all the guests we've got here tonight, and so that's why we've got the British companies here tonight. So what we want to is have that cross-pollination, have it here in the UK, but also the next stage is to follow it up and get over to the region as well, and understand the markets there, because again, business is done differently in the markets. It's not massively different, but it's different, it's nuanced. So for British companies to understand that will be a huge help for them back here as well. So anything we can do on a B2B business after the academia, we're very happy to showcase the UK, but also follow up and showcase ASEAN to the British companies as well.
Great. Then I think we are more or less talking in the same wavelength, because we have got about 400 now of our alumni now for this program over the last 10 years since we launched it. So and they were primarily in Indonesia, but also in Malaysia, Singapore, and we started having participants from other so-called frontier market like Myanmar, even Laos as well. So our intention is really to have a much more representative mix of the participants coming to our program. And the challenge is always people say, look, after this 5-day program is great, we pick a lot of great concepts and ideas, but when they go back to the country, how can they sort of implement some of the great ideas? So that's just from the academic kind of management kind of standpoint. But even from the business standpoint, like I'm talking about, maybe they've got some business kind of opportunity they can also explore. So probably this is where UKABC, when you run maybe seminars, let's say in Indonesia.
That's what we do. We put businesses together so they can go on and do the business as well. So that's where we
Churchill warned
Great. Thank you.